It is Friday, May 26, 2017. Market just closed 23 minutes ago. Count value is at 116K. We are still long JDAS. We bought the position yesterday at 79.50, bought 1,500 shares, so it's down by $2. In other words, position is down by 3K. But in my book, today was a total victory for GDXJ bears, because look what happened to gold. Gold, was really strong today, and GDXJ failed to exceed the highs that we put in on Wednesday. That relative weakness tells me that JDAS is the place to be, and we just need to be patient, because there will come this day when gold does not act well, when it does not gap up. And we have seen in the past what happens when that is the case. And if we zoom out here, we had two incidences that are very reminiscent of current price action, where gold made new highs, but GDXJ could not follow through. And all what GDXJ needed to cause an avalanche of selling was gold to finally head in the direction that GDXJ wants to go to begin with. We just need this kind of price action in gold. I don't think it takes more than a day or two to cause significant selling in GDXJ, because it happened not just once here, it also happened here. Gold was making new highs. That is here in the GDXJ chart. GDXJ couldn't make new highs. It was just waiting for some sort of weakness in gold to come in, and then it was ready to sell off. I think we are going to see the same thing again. And here it's actually worse, right? Gold, it's not exceeding the highs prior, so there is some sort of weakness in the gold chart itself, because I do not see that gold exceeds there. I think that is very unlikely. So that actually would make the picture even more bearish for GDXJ if we roll over without making a new high in gold. But as soon as there is weakness in gold, I think miners will take the next leg lower, and it will take us to the 30-ish level, I think, rather quickly. And it might actually take us to 27, 28, the December lows. So I like JDAS today even better than I liked it yesterday, although I lost 3K since my entry. So in other words, today's entry is better than my entry yesterday, but the position I like much, much, much better. And that is a point that is also often misunderstood. It doesn't matter what we pay for a position. The only thing that matters is, where do we think price goes from here? Right? It's irrelevant what we paid for it. Are we already making money, or are we underwater? That doesn't matter. The matters is, what do we do from here? Is the 3K going to turn into 6K minus or 9K minus? Okay, if I believe that, then I have to exit. But the same logic is in play if I were up 10K. If I thought that the next move would be that I lose some of my profits, I would have to do the same thing. So it's irrelevant when we entered. It is what we expect to happen going forward. And I'm clearly bearish on GDXJ just because I believe the fundamentals are bearish for GDXJ. And the more data points we get in Q2 that the economy is accelerating, the more the market will price that in, the more it will become evident that the economy is actually in good shape. And right now we are not seeing any action in yields. The second yields actually go to the upside again. There is so much potential downside in gold from here. And I think we just need to be patient. We cannot get whipsawed by these intraday moves. And the risk reward here is excellent. As long as we don't threaten that 33 level, or even worse, the 34. If we were to go north of 34, I know my thesis would be wrong. But I think the odds of that happening are very, very slim. So I'm very comfortably holding JDAS over the weekend. And I was asked a few questions today about what are the potential threats coming from Trump over the weekend and all that. I believe all that is noise. The mainstream media is totally overestimating the influence Trump has on the market. The market trades on the economy, and the economy is like a huge tanker that doesn't just turn around on a dime. It takes a long time for it to move, right? In Q2 2016, GDP growth on a year-over-year basis was 1.3%, right? And Q1 this year was 2%. Q2 will be more like 2.4, 2.5%. Q3 will be north of 2.5%. So the economy is accelerating, and during that time, GDXJ will have a very, very difficult time. We also have the Fed meeting on June 14th. We have the rebalancing ending June 17th. Everything about GDXJ is bearish right now. Price action is bearish. The fundamentals are bearish. The calendar is bearish. We just need to be patient and cannot just panic just because we have a day where we are at what? 0.57% today in GDXJ. I mean, that's nothing on a day where gold rallied like $10. We also have non-farm payrolls next week, and the more data points we get for Q2, the more likely it will be that gold finally shows weakness, and that is all what it takes for GDXJ to take the next leg lower, and I want to participate. That's why I think it is the right position, and I don't really care if we have a day where gold goes against us or miners go against us. As long as the thesis is in play and price action tells us that it is in play, and today was, it could not have been better given the circumstances. Gold being up 10%, $10. It could not have been better. So I think it's the right play. Enough rampage for today. I will be back on Tuesday with another recap.